are things that trigger LEGO Star Wars fans, Part 32! Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars films ever. Yes, it does have problems, and an uncanny CGI Tarkin, but overall, a good Star Wars story. I mean, come on. Vader's hallway scene is literally one of the best moments in Star Wars. That scene alone shows why Vader is one of the greatest villains of all time. Next to Palpatine. It's too bad we don't have a LEGO set of this. I mean, I get it, it's a huge spoiler and all that, but it's been 5 years now, and we haven't gotten sets for Rogue One in like a long time. Hopefully we get more, particularly the hallway scene. It would be a great way to get Rebel Troopers. I guess you could say it's a Rebel Trooper Battle Pack? Something like the Dark Trooper Battle Pack. Well, technically it's not called a Battle Pack, but since everyone wanted to be a Battle Pack, we just called it a Battle Pack anyways, so it's a Battle Pack. Why isn't there another Rebel Trooper Battle Pack? Why? The first Rogue One sets that I got were the ATST and the hover tank. I definitely like the minifigures, especially the Rebels. Well, we're missing Saw Gerrera's Rebels, but then again we have this one guy that was in the 2017 WHYYY, but he's a background character, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's very unlikely we'll get Saw Gerrera. This ATST walker is really good. In fact, I modified the legs to make it move forward and fall down. Also, this happens a lot. The head just wants to fall off. I like the concept of the hover tank, but why call it a hover tank when it has wheels? I mean, you can literally see them in the film, so it's just a normal tank, right? Also, I'm missing one of the blaster cannons. Why? Here we have the Uwing. What always bothered me was that I can't get any minifigures to stand inside the Uwing. They just fall inside like that. And yes, there are stud shooters. Cassian Andor looks good, but I'm not sure if that hair works for him. And once again, we have printing on the front of the legs, but not on the side. Jyn Erso is a great minifigure. A lot of people forget that she was the first minifigure to have this head, and it would be reused by so many Marvel characters. Like, trust me, there was a lot. I mean, why? Hopefully we see more of this Uwing. Maybe we'll see it in the Andor series. But until then, we're stuck with this. Okay, now we can talk about Krennic's Shuttle. We have Krennic himself, along with the Rebels, and 2 Death Troopers. Wait, I thought those were used by stormtroopers infected by the Blackwing virus. Well, that's not canon anymore, I think. What if there's zombies underneath? Yes, I know my Star Wars lore, but this part is confusing. At first, I thought this set was good, but it's okay. I mean, you can open it up, but honestly, I feel like the interior could have been better. K-2SO is one of the best droids in Star Wars, and his minifigure is so valuable. Unfortunately, one of his arms broke. Yes, I can replace it, but for some reason, I don't. Why? The new show based on Cassian Andor is very interesting, but why is this the only set for the show? It honestly looks like a Razor Crest and the Republic gunship, but smaller. The speeder bike is okay, but it's oversized. I mean, it's still weird that this ramp can open up, but it leads to nothing. At least the minifigures are good. This Andor is one of my favorite minifigures. We also get a guy that's definitely not a Bespin guard. My desert. My Arrakis. My Dune. I'm optimistic, but I still look forward to the show. But honestly, did it have to be one set? I've been noticing that LEGO would constantly make one set for one show, like Mando's N1 Starfighter and the Bad Batch Shuttle, and then the following year they release a few more. It's kinda strange. We should have gotten another set. Something with Mon Mothma, who hasn't gotten a minifigure since 2009. Hopefully we get her next year, but it seems unlikely, so why, I guess. Why?